King Tech, how you doing today?
Good, man. How you?
Man, it's awesome to see you here. I mean, especially, we saw Sway a few weeks ago. You know, he's back here in LA and everything like that. And you've done so much in your career, especially, you know, the Wake Up Show being one of the big highlighted things. What is something that keeps you guys waking up and finding new talent, as you guys have done for so many different years?
I think what it is Sway and I started as artists ourselves in the Bay Area. A lot of people don't know. They find stuff on the internet once in a while. Somebody posted something of us being artists like in 88, 91, 92. So I think our passion was to be artists first. We wanted to produce something. And I think a lot of times right now, even right now, like it's 30 years later, I don't want to just keep talking about the history. I want to make history.
Right.
That's what I told Sway. It's like our job isn't always just to, every show I watch right now, they're talking about the past and they're putting little sprinkles of changes in it. That's not really what happened, but it sounds good.
Right.
And I was like, man, I want to make history. Let's do something where we bring artists out, where we make our own music. Like you said, we're still working with artists. So for me, I love being a part of hip hop and making it kind of move forward. Now, I respect the past a lot. My early days is Rocksteady Crew.
Yeah, respect.
I mean, in the 80s, man, my mentor was Buck Ford from Rocksteady Crew, which is he passed away, but meeting him in the Bay Area, getting his phone number, calling New York, and getting the history of it, I realized like there's a lot of value here, and I want to respect it. I want to pass the information that I learned. So when we got a chance to be on the radio, we weren't coming on as rookies, man. We already had a $50,000 record collection just for B-Boy, right? So now we come on the radio and we're playing James Brown records and breakbeat records, but then we're not so popular at the time. So I don't know, man. I just like the fact that we were breaking the regular stereotype of what rap was supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like when Vanilla Ice is big, we're like, no, this is not the biggest thing. This is the biggest thing.
Right.
And it goes all the way back to the 80s. So whatever was big, I would look for the underground stuff too. So
Right.
That keeps us going.
No, that's incredible. I love the fact that y'all kick game, you know, from the beginning all the way up until now.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, one of my favorite producers of all time is Pharrell Williams, and he talks about managing energy. He talks about how, you know, if someone's energy is more alpha, he'll be more of a beta, and then, you know, vice versa. And sometimes it's about not being a producer, but being a reducer.
Right.
So how do you navigate that as someone who has not only been an artist, you know, you're a producer and a DJ, so you know what records work. So how do you manage that?
Well, I think, okay, I'll put it like this. So when you're a producer, imagine if you're a boxer, right? And you're in the ring and you throwing punches and you're like, man, I'm getting ready for the next fight. Now you go to another fight and you're watching this guy in the ring and you're like, damn, he's a little faster than me. I gotta get that punch. Oh man, his hook is a little better than mine. So we start evaluating ourselves as we're going forward. So in the early 90s, I run into a guy named RZA, who has not blown up yet.
Wow.
RZA's performing on stage, and the crowd is not really feeling it. They're doing Cream or one of them songs, and this is San Francisco Bay Area, 92, 93-ish. And they're like looking at him, and he's very upset about the whole thing. So the show comes to an end. He goes, who the hell's in charge here? And everybody gets nervous and points at me. And I'm not in charge at all, right? So he runs up to me, he's like, man, what the hell is going on? He's screaming at me, right? So I'm like, I just met the guy for the first time and I said, hey, hold on, man. It's like, it's 93. There's a lot of movement going on in California. The thing of New York just coming to the Bay and getting immediate respect is over. You're gonna have to earn it and show some love. Mm-hmm. And him being the genius that he was, he goes, all right, how do we do it? And I go, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, man. You guys come out here, and every time you go somewhere to a location, just call me when I'm on the radio, and I'm gonna say, Wu-Tang Clan's at Malibu Grand Prix, Wu-Tang Clan's at the mall, Wu-Tang Clan's at the club. I never thought about it again. 3 weeks later, he calls me and goes, hey, Jack, I'm here. Where? Because I'm in the Bay.
Wow.
So I'm like, oh my God, man. All right, man, so where you guys at? So I started really doing it, and it started to work. And he saw it working. Instead of coming to Cali, we're like, yo, what New York dude's gonna knock your ass out. They were like, we got love for y'all. And he did it in the Bay first. A lot of people don't know this. Then he did it in LA. And all of a sudden, I mean, it worked everywhere. Once the records blew up in New York and LA and the Bay, it was like, it became worldwide. But the question, what you were asking was, I also got a chance to work with them on Wu-Tang American Saga on Hulu. Then I got to learn some secret stuff of how he used to think, the way, he was just a different dude, different way of thinking. And honestly, in my book, I got him as number one for various reasons. A lot of people don't say maybe it's Dr. Dre, maybe it's Dilla, maybe it's, he's definitely in the top 5 in everybody's book.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But what I learned on that series, I put him number 1. And so being a producer, you also go, damn man, because I had to remake some of his records with Rev for the TV show. And we're like, there's like 80 sounds in here, man. There's a little in the background, and you're like, and if we couldn't put all those things in, it didn't sound like their records. So he asked us to remake some of the records for the show. So
yeah.
Anyway, much respect to RZA.
Yeah, and you've worked with younger artists like Xolo Maridueña, and you have an artist yourself. How do you kind of make sure that they develop their sound, but then also guide it in a way where it makes sense and it's to par? Well,
the Wake Up Show was Sway, Rev, Tech, and female named Carmelita at the time.
Shout out to Carmelita.
So Carmelita's son is Xolo Maridueña. So he comes to me about 1.5 years ago. He's like, look, I'm doing this movie called Blue Beetle. I want to have a song in it. And we're like, okay, what's your idea? He's like, I want a Tribe Called Quest type vibe. We make that sound for him. And I said, hey man, I could also bring some greats to the studio so you could see how it works. Because you know, he's a movie star.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
He comes into the studio, and I had Keely Nixon from Switch, the lead singer of Switch, is an OG singer dude. I had King Crooked from Slaughterhouse, and we did this like round session of what this, you know, and he was like, damn, this is how you guys do a song? This is how we do a song. So he got to see it, and then the excitement of bringing somebody new out was just, it rejuvenates the OGs. Like, damn, look how excited this guy is. You know what I mean? Like, let's go, let's make another song. So yeah, it was awesome.
No, that's incredible. My last question to you is, so you're very well versed in DJing and producing, and you are accomplished. Where do you feel the most at peace, or maybe even comfortable doing?
In the studio.
The studio.
Yeah. So when Sway and I first started, man, we were trying to figure out what we're gonna do. I know he was the MC and I was supposed to make beats. This is like late 80s. But as I went to engineering school, and the engineer guy kept telling me, he's like, dude, you got it, man. Whatever I'm showing you, you're like doing this with it. So we were working at a studio called R.Z.A. in San Francisco. And I started to mix. My mixes started getting better and better and better and better. And I was like, you know what, man? I love being in the studio. Because to me, man, to create something that didn't exist on planet Earth yesterday,
it's incredible.
It's kind of cool, right? Like something that didn't exist yesterday, and you're like, here's something to the world, you know? So I like the studio and making music the most.
Yeah. No, and you're great at it, and we appreciate your time. Keep tech. Thank you.